it's Miss Garcia. I'm going to be working on a couple of songs that you can do with just about 4 chords, and we're going to go over them. So the first one is called Skip to My Lou. So that one only needs 2 chords. Okay, it's C chord and our G7 chord. Now the C chord is an easy one that just requires 1 finger. G7's a little trickier. There's 3 fingers, but we'll be able to go through it, okay? Now for the C chord, you're going to go to your A string, okay, the one furthest away from you, and you're going to go to the 3rd fret using your 3rd finger, your ring finger, and that's C, okay? So you're gonna need your C chord, and then our G7 chord, which is, we're gonna have all 3 fingers. So your first finger goes on the E string on the first fret, and then your second finger goes on the C string on the 2nd fret, and then 3rd finger goes on the A string on the 2nd fret. Okay, so it should look like this. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's our G7. So for this song, because we're just learning it, I want you to only play whole notes. So you're gonna play 1 strum as we sing it, and then so that way it gives you time to switch over. So right now what I want us to do is we're gonna go C, 2, 3, 4, switch to G. Okay, so it's gonna go like this. C, 2, 3, 4, G7, 2, 3, back to C, C, 2, 3, G7, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, G7, 2, 3, just like that, okay? Now, for the song goes, Lou, Lou, skip to my Lou, 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 skip to my Lou. There's a part of it in the beginning that goes like this. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, skip to my Lou, my darling, Lou, Lou, skip to my Lou, 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 skip to my Lou, 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 skip to my Lou, skip to my Lou, my darling. For the first phrase, we're going to have the C chord. The second phrase, we're going to have the G7 chord, and then back and forth like that, okay? So we're going to go like this. C first. So it's flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, switch. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, back to C. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, back to G7. Skip to my Lou, my darling. So we went back and forth. Okay, so you can take it at your own pace, and I'm going to add the words on this computer, on the website as well, so you can practice it at your own pace. But let's try that again without stopping this time. Okay, so starting on C. So it's flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, skip to my Lou, my darling, Lou, Lou, skip to my Lou, 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 skip to my Lou, 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 skip to my Lou, skip to my Lou, my darling. Now, the more practice you have, you are able to go ahead and add or play it on every beat. So you could do like Lou, Lou, skip to my Lou, 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 skip to my Lou, 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 skip to my Lou, skip to my Lou, my darling. Okay, so that's once you feel you're ready to go ahead and move on. Now for our next song, we're going to be playing This Land Is Your Land. Now you need the C chord, the G7 chord, and the F chord. So just to remind you what the F chord looks like, you're using your first finger on your E string, so 2nd string from the bottom, and that is on the 1st fret, okay? And then you're using your 2nd finger up here on the top string, which is your G string, on the 2nd fret, okay? So on my ukulele, it's the 2 red dots, okay? So for This Land Is Your Land, you're going to, again, play whole notes on certain beats. So the first part, I'm going to go ahead and play it. It's going to be F, so it goes like this. F, this land is your land. Go to C, this land is my land. G7, from California, back to C, to the New York Island, back to F, from the Redwood Forest, back to C, to the Gulf Stream waters. Then G7, this land was made for you and me. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and play the whole thing without stopping. So we're going to start on F. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Okay, if you want to, I can challenge you to play on every beat now. But notice we don't start playing the F chord right away, right at the beginning of the song. We have what we call an upbeat. So we start singing before we actually get to beat 1. So normally when we start playing a song, I'll say 1, 2, ready, go, and then we start on beat 1. But here we're actually starting on an upbeat. Okay, so we're gonna go like this: 1, 2, 3. We start on beat 4. So it's 1, 2, 3. This land is your land. Do you see how we start a little bit later? Now I'm going to count you off. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. We sing on beat 4, this land is, and then we start playing on the word your. Okay? Here we go. On the F chord. 1, 2, 3. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Very good. Great job. So up next, we're going to play You Are My Sunshine. Now this song actually has 4 chords. So we have our C chord, our F chord, our G7 chord, and a new chord, which is our C7 chord. Now it's going to look similar to the C chord that we've been using, except we're going to move up on the string. So let me show you what that looks like. So C is on the A string at the very bottom with your 3rd finger, and now we're going to move up to the 1st finger on the top fret, 1st fret, and that is C7. And this is how it sounds. Okay, so we're going to, when we play this, we're going to go from C to C7. Can you do that with me? We're going to count 4 beats, then 4 beats of rest, and then play C7. Okay, so it's going to go like this: C, 2, 3, 4, rest, move to C7, go, and stop. Okay, so what we're going to do for this song though is we're going to play whole notes, but I wanted you to understand how to go from C to C7. Okay, so like our other song, This Land Is Your Land, you sing before you play. We have another upbeat. So I'll count like this: 1, 2, 3. You are my sunshine. You'll play on sunshine, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3. You are my sunshine. That's C. Got it? Okay, here we go. 1, 2 on C. You are my sunshine. Go to C7. My only sunshine. Go to F. 2 fingers. You make me happy. Back to C. When skies are gray. Back to F. You'll never know, dear. Back to C. How much I love you. Now this part's tricky. We're going to go from C to G7. Back to C. Okay, so we go, please don't take G7, my sunshine, back to C, away. Now in class, I would normally say, we're gonna stop and freeze whenever we get to G7. Okay, so if you need to go really slowly, please don't take, freeze, go to G7, my sunshine, back to blue, back to C, sorry, away. I'm so used to the stickers. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and play it without stopping and just doing whole notes the whole time. Okay, I'm going to count you off. 1, 2, 3. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Okay, now let's go ahead. If you feel like you're up for the challenge, let's try playing it on every beat. Okay, on every quarter note. Here we go. 1, 2, sing. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. that's it for this video. Hope we'll be bringing you more songs in the next few days. Okay, thank you. Have a great day.